It's emotional intelligence is about the journey of life. It's about we're here to evolve as human beings. We're here to evolve the planet. We're here to make a difference. But really, we can only make a difference in other people's lives if we're prepared to challenge ourselves and make a difference in our own lives. So I see emotional intelligence as certainly knowing yourself. It's the number one skill set for anybody. It's a skill set that people need in leadership. But it is about that awareness of what am I thinking, what am I feeling, how am I behaving, and sometimes maybe you observe or you catch yourself out behaving in an undisciplined way, and once you become aware of that, then you can do something about it, and you can explore for yourself what's triggered this for me. Is it been my thinking? Is it because I'm upset about something else? Is it something that I'm feeling? So you can explore where it's coming from you. Is it a pain in your body that's upsetting you? And so once you begin to recognize, observe yourself, then explore what the trigger. Maybe just ask yourself, what's this pain telling me? What does this pain want me to do? Does it want me to go and relax? Does it want me to take time out for myself to slow down? Or maybe it's your thinking. Some people have an overactive thinking mind and their thoughts run wild, and sometimes they disconnect from their heart when they do that. So, and I have had a tendency to do that, is to overthink things, and that's often a trigger of mine, is the thoughts, is the way into. It's only a feedback system for me to explore what's going on for me, and when I explore that through being in nature, asking myself questions, so I have some reflective questions that I ask myself on a regular basis, or just meditating and listening to my internal response. That's guiding you through life to make a difference. I'm really passionate about this topic because of my own personal life experiences, where I was put into a situation over 20 years ago where I really had to confront myself and challenge myself to become a different person. I had experienced deep family trauma and betrayal, which impacted on the whole family, and no one really knew how to deal with anything. I found myself going through a very deep depression, what I used to call doona days, where I would just want to stay in bed. But then I managed to get myself out of that and by trying to see something positive in every day. I had to become more emotionally intelligent. And when I say emotionally intelligent, I mean becoming self-aware, maintaining myself on a daily basis, looking at positive things that I could do for myself, and also becoming much more socially aware about how I was interacting with society as a whole. This experience actually drew me to, it opened my eyes, and it drew me to studying a qualification or a university degree in social ecology, which was very new in its day back then. And it was about who we are as people. And my thesis during my final year at uni was around mapping organisational change, because the organisation that I was working with was going through major change. It was going through a merger, and also personal change. So I was really looking at what I was doing, what I was feeling, what I was thinking, And so I mapped that and I looked at that as a personal journey. And going through that process, I learnt many skills, many techniques that I have been applying in my own life. And now today, I just see that this is life. This is life. We can't necessarily change things, but we can have more control of how we react to situations. And as hard as it is, developing those skills, knowing that things will change, knowing that if you're in a dark place at any given time, that you're not going to be there forever. Look, I think my message is just be aware that if you've got stress in your life, if you're not really dealing with things, first of all, know that it will change. Really believe in the fact that it will change. A definition about stress to me is stress is the inability to adapt to a changing environment. So the message that's coming through for people that are quite stressed is that there is change going on and maybe they're resisting it. So it might be worthwhile asking yourself, what's going on? Where am I resisting? What do I need to learn out of this? And sometimes the learning is not what we want. It's not great. It's not going to make us feel really good at that moment in time. But when we get beyond that, it's bliss. That's where you feel it. But so many people give up or suppress through cigarettes, through alcohol, through drugs. They suppress that feeling because it is an uncomfortable feeling. We all know what it's like. We've all been there. We've had those moments. So, yeah, my message is just don't give up. Know that you're actually going to break through that phase.